A bill titled the Do Your Job Act was introduced by Tennessee Representative Tim Burchett on February 28, 2024. This bill makes two very large adjustments to two sections of United States Code Title II. The first is relating to United States Code Title II, Section 4501. This section covers the pay adjustments for all members of Congress. It currently states, in summary, that any adjustments to salaries will take place on the first pay period after the adjustment is approved, and will be rounded to the nearest $100. This bill replaces most of the text in that law to instead require a 10% decrease in pay, according to the salary of the previous fiscal year, if Congress has not finalized the annual budget by the first day of the new fiscal year, October 31st. This twofold action of removing adjustment abilities from Congress and imposing a reduction is aimed to spur the legislators into action and agreement. The second action affects United States Code Title II, Section 4502. This law, in summary, allows for any unappropriated funds that have not been assigned to anything yet, to be used to compensate Congress members. That is all that it says about what compensation means. This bill aims to entirely repeal this law. A final piece of this bill that may not have much effect is the changing of Section 4501, Paragraph 1 to stipulate that salaries of Congress members is dependent on the availability of money in the Treasury. Primary impact: if there ever was an incentive for someone to do their job, cutting their pay is one of the highest on that list. With the threat of less income looming over them, Congress will be much more eager to finish the work put in front of them, mainly finalizing the budget. It may not be widely known, but when fiscal budgets are not agreed upon, most government employees do not get paid, including service members. Once the budget is complete, back pay is provided, but during that time in between, savings will be used for many of the young service members who don't have financial footing established. Secondary impact: inversely, rushing to decisions about billions of dollars could have negative effects as well. In the name of self-preservation, congressmen may make too many compromises just to complete the budget in a timely manner, even if there are logical and monetary deficiencies left on the table. This will go for both parties and all philosophies. Part of the reason our government is designed to move so slow is to allow for thoughtful movement of legal chess pieces in order to benefit the country to its maximum potential. Just in the past 2 months, I have seen 582 bills introduced, making that an average 25 per business day. The sheer amount of text that can be in one bill, let alone 25, and performing analysis on each bill, then comparing it against every other bill, all takes a hefty amount of time and thought. Treasury impact: Section 4502, more or less, states that if there is money left in the government bank account, it is up for grabs to be given out for, quote, compensation of Congress members, unquote. What that really does is provides incentive to Congress to allow less money to be spent for the sole purpose of having leftovers available for this compensation. That is not an uncommon practice in businesses, where branches can retain some of the savings they pass on to the main headquarters if they spend less money from the budget. This retained money can be looked at as a bonus for spending less money overall and reducing expenses to the business. That is a few $1,000s, generally speaking. The government would be dealing more in the hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars, annually.